Hi everyone, welcome to another lecture on circuit theory. In this lecture, let us discuss supermesh analysis. In this presentation, I am going to discuss about supermesh analysis definition, a solution methodology for supermesh analysis, and also a sample problem on the same supermesh analysis. Alright, what is supermesh? Supermesh exists when two meshes have a common current source. It may be either dependent or independent current source. Say for example, when you look at the circuit, there is a current source common for both loop 1 as well as loop 2. So this kind of problem may be analyzed through supermesh analysis, or otherwise these two meshes together called as supermesh. Right, let me go for supermesh analysis. Step 1 on this supermesh analysis is select the direction of loop current and branch current as like your ordinary mesh analysis. So I am taking the circuit diagram. Let's go for direction of loop current, then identify the branch current. So I1 is the only loop current flowing through R1. So let me take down, this is I1. In R2 only loop current is flowing here, that is I2. Coming to R, here also I have the same current, no need to bother about that because R2 and R both are in series. Then I have a current I want to represent this current in terms of loop currents I1 and I2. Now look at the direction of current source, upward direction, which is in direction with loop 2 current I2. So you're supposed to choose this branch current as upward direction I2 minus I1. Why upward? The direction of current source clearly represented, so it is upward. Why I2 minus I1? The current source is in direction with I2, that means I2 is greater than I1, so that I2 minus I1. Finally, I have selected branch current and loop current on this circuit. On a step 2, remove common current source between meshes and write down the equation that represents common current source in terms of loop current. That is, I have a common current source I between loop number 1 and 2. I am talking about this portion. Okay. I have to remove this current source according to step 2, and I have to write this current source in terms of loop current I1 and I2. That is what I did it here as a branch current. So simply I can write I is equal to I1 minus I2. This is equation 1. Now after removing this current source, your circuit may be like this. Let me go to step number 3. Write down KVL equation on each loops and solve the equation to find out necessary response. I have given on each loop. Instead, you can also say on supermesh. Now apply KVL on this loop. Vs minus I1 into R1 minus I2 into R2 minus I2 into R is equal to 0. So this is equation number 2. When you solve equation number 1 and equation number 2, you will be finding I1 as well as I2. And once you find I1 and I2, you can find any response on this network. Right, let me go for the sample problem. I will take a simple problem, whatever I have taken in the previous example. The same circuit, but sources and resistance has some value here. Our objective is to calculate current in 2 ohm resistor, that is here. Okay. Let me solve this problem. As usual, Step 1, select the direction of loop current and branch current. We have already chosen both clockwise direction, so I will take down here I1, this is I2. Okay, so 1 ohm has only I1 loop current, so simply take it. 3 ohm as well as 2 ohm has only I2 loop current. Coming to common branch, we have current source. We have to identify this current source in terms of loop current. Okay. Now, I have mentioned the reason why I am going to choose upward direction, and also I have mentioned the reason why I am choosing I2 minus I1. So I2 minus I1 is a branch current on this current source, which is equal to 1 amps. Then on step 2, remove common current source between meshes and write down the equation that represents common current source in terms of loop current. That is what we did in the previous example also. Now remove this current source which is common between loop number 1 and 2 and write down this current source in terms of loop current. That means what is this current source? I2 minus I1, actually 1 amps. Current flow on this branch is I2 minus I1, which can also called as 1 amps. Now this is equation number 1. After removing current source, your circuit diagram probably like this. Now apply KVL on this super mesh. Write down KVL equation on each loop. I have given each loop. You can also call this as super mesh and solve the equation to find out current in 2 ohm resistor. After removing current source, this is your circuit diagram. Apply KVL on this super mesh. Current leaving, loop current leaving plus of 10 volt, so plus 10 minus I1 into 1 minus I2 into 3 minus I2 into 2. I have applied sign convention here. If you have any confusion, you just go to previous lecture on my channel and check out what is a sign convention to find out KVL equation. So from this you may conclude 10 is equal to I1 plus 5I2. This is equation number. Now you solve these two equations and find out the solution. How to solve this equation? I'll just copy the equation 1 here. You can simply cancel I1 here, so that 6I2 is equal to 11. You can also use a calculator for this. This is quite a simple equation, so that I'm simply solving. I2 is 11 by 6 amps. Now what is the current flow in 2 ohm resistor? That is actual question. Current flow in 2 ohm resistor is going to be I2, where I2 is 11 watt 6 amps. In the upcoming lecture, we will discuss more problems on super mesh analysis. For more update, subscribe my channel.